Rhode Island's favorite realtor, Louis Monroy, bringing you guys this cool article. The name of it is Rhode Island Median Home Price Rises for a 43rd consecutive month in August. Wow, talk about a streak. So check this out, just to put it, in a little context, some perspective. So I used to be the Madden king, right? If you thought you were nice in Madden, you were getting 21, okay? So I definitely had a 43 winning streak, right? You feel like the man. You feel like the woman. So this market right now is on top of the world, okay? This market is just feeling itself. It's hot. Check this out. This is from www.rirealtors.org. Date published September 16th, 2020. Bullet points from this article, because I'm going to keep y'all posted. The Rhode Island Association of Realtors reported a double-digit increase in the median sales price of single-family homes in August, marking the 43rd consecutive month in which the median price of monthly sales rose or stayed the same from the previous year. At $333,164, the median price in August represented a jump of 12.9% from August of 2019. What does this mean, right? Just all these numbers and statistics. It means that if you bought a house last year at $200,000, this year your house is probably worth $224,000. Just throwing numbers out there. You're gonna have to call a local realtor. But if you bought like a single family home and you feel that landlording isn't for you, give me a call. Let's list that house and get top dollar, because right now we are dealing with a crazy lack of inventory. Now, going on to the next highlight of this, sales activity also increased from last year. What does this mean? It means a lot more people are under contract than last year. A 7.2% rise in sales activity. So what does this do? It puts a lot more strain on our lack of inventory, okay? Now, peep game. In August of 2019, there were 3,676 single-family homes on the market. 3,676 last year in August. That's how many. In August of 2020, there was 2,122 homes on the market. That's a drop of 42.3%. So guys, house inventory is going like that, and buyer interest is going like that. It's like the universe of buyers is forever expanding right now with these interest rates being at all-time lows. But let's sprinkle a little more urgency on those numbers there. Adding to the demand are purchases by out-of-state buyers. In 2020, that just sounded weird. In 2000, because that's this year. I'm talking about like last. This year, Mass and New York buyers account for 15.3% of all buyers, right? That's an uptick, because last year we were dealing with like 11.7% of all buyers in Rhode Island up until this point, right? Beginning of the year up until now. Last year, 2019, we were looking at 11.7% of all buyers came from Massachusetts and New York. This year, 15.3% of all buyers are coming from New York and Massachusetts. These guys are starting to take over. I've read that COVID has a lot to do with this stuff, because a lot of people want to leave these bigger cities and come to a more compact city like Providence or Rhode Island. Rhode Island is so small. But anyways, fun fact though, buyers from Connecticut decreased from the summer of last year to this year. So that was a fun fact. Maybe it's because they have the richest people per capita. So maybe it's because they got money. They can go somewhere else. They probably, I don't know, go international for their second home. All right. Other sectors of the market see falling sales activity in August. Why? I'm assuming it's because of lack of inventory. So if they see a falling sales activity, it's because there's just not enough to keep up with the demand, right? Because you could have a lot of people out here, and if you read this headline, you might think, oh, things are slowing down. No, things are not slowing down. It's just that there's not enough stuff to sell, right? Because if tomorrow hundreds of multifamily homes came on the market, I guarantee all of them will be under contract quick, like by the weekend. By Monday morning, you can't get another showing. So the median price of condominiums sold last month. Let's go on to the next topic, right? The median price of condominiums sold last month reached $255,000, a 6.9% gain since August of 2019. Houses are just going up, guys. This is why people look at real estate as a great investment. Right now, I don't recommend you buy a house because you feel that the market, I don't want you buying a house because you feel that the market is going to continue to go up. That's speculating. That's not investing, okay? Do a little more homework if you want to go the investor route. Give me a call. Hit me up. I love to talk about this stuff, as you can tell. So, boom, on to the next part. Sales fell. This is still on the condominiums. Sales fell 16% from the prior year. However, I said, however, like it was another sentence. That was a part of that sentence. Sales fell 16% from the prior year, however. And inventory dropped by 23.7%. So again, things aren't slowing down. There's just not enough to give to people because the people are here. The people are there. I'm out every day looking at houses. The people are definitely there. Next topic, multifamily homes. The same trends were seen in the multifamily home market, where the median price rose 12.7% to $310,000. The median sales price, break it down real quick just in case you don't know. If you had 100 sales, right, let's say you had 100 sales of anything, right? 50 of those sales were under this number, and then 50 of those sales were over this number. So let's reread that one more time. The same trends were seen in the multifamily home market, where the median price rose 12.7% to $310,000, while sales fell 10.7%. The number of listings fell 13.2% from the prior year. Remember, here in Rhode Island, last year was a seller's market. So we were under 6 months of inventory back then anyways. You know what I mean? So the number of listings just continue to fall. Sellers right now, let me say this, right? If you are a seller, if you are a homeowner and you're thinking about selling, you feel like you're going to sell next year, do whatever you can to sell this year. I know I'm sounding like a real estate salesperson, but at the end of the day, bidding wars are everywhere. They're just everywhere, okay? So that's one takeaway. If you're a homeowner and you're thinking about selling, you might want to do that like ASAP, man, ASAP, because you don't know what's going to happen next year, okay? This year, all the people who wanted to put their house on the market this year are most likely going to put it on the market next year, right? But then you got to think about the people who are already planning on putting their house on the market next year. So you're going to have the 2020 homeowners putting their house on the market next year, and then you're gonna have the 2021 people who are already planning on putting their house on the market that year. So you're gonna have two different pools of people putting their house on the market. Then you're gonna have another pool of people who are gonna realize, like hopefully you realize now, but they're gonna realize that house prices are really, really up there. So if you're a homeowner, it's a good time to sell. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of people just putting their houses on the market when right now there's a lack of inventory, and you can stand out like a sore thumb. Right now, I keep telling people that when houses come on the market, it's like a rare Pokemon, okay? Everyone wants it, all right? It's like a Mew or Mewtwo. But, takeaways. Inventory, super low. Single families, sales activity are still up. Multifamilies and condos, sales activity is down because of the fact there's not a lot of inventory. And I want to say, out-of-state buyers are starting to come on over, right? Last year, we were looking at 11.7% up until this point of New York buyers and mass buyers. And this year, we're looking at 15.3%. Not a big jump, but it's something we should definitely take notice of because it's going up, right? Fast forward 10 years. Is this going to be 50%? Fast forward next year, is that going to be 50%? That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys had a good day. I hope, everything's going well for you. I just want to close this out with a nice deep breath. And let's let it all out. All right, you're with me now. You're with me. We're together. Hit the subscribe button, all right? Especially if this is like your second or third video, because you already know we vibing. If this is your first video, take some time. Get to know me, you know what I mean? I don't want to kiss you on the first date. Now, my wife will kill me for that reference. But if you're looking to buy or sell a house, let me know. Bye!